Hello, this is Kat, and it is 7:30 at night, and I am going to do a whip and chat with you, and hopefully you can see this. I This is the jungle butterfly that I've been trying to finish, and it's one of the larger ones that I've got. I think this one is 40 by 70, I think, and it is it's a beautiful picture. I fell in love with this picture. I like the green. If you're into green, this is the one for you because it's got all kinds of green and yellows and blues, and it's a really pretty colors. And so I want to get this one done, and then I want to get it sealed and hung up because it's too big to go in a book because I don't have a book big enough to handle it. So I'm gonna have to hang it on the wall. Look at this nuisance of a fly bothering me here. And anyhow, I finally got that cross that I was working on. I got that one done and got it sealed, and it's all done. So before I close the video, I'll show you. Yeah, I'm working on number 4, which is 310. And then once I get all the 4s done, then I can go on to the L's, which is, I think, 393. No, 939. Sorry about that. And that'll cover this area, this dark area here. And but as you can see, I am a single placer. The reason I do is because when I use a multi-placer, I end up having to go back and constantly straightening it out because I can't get it to lay properly and lay straight. So what I'd end up having to do is having to go back and straighten it. Whereas if I single place, I don't have to do that as much. I still have to straighten it out, but not as much. And that's why I single place. It's so, it's just easier on me in the long run. I know it takes longer for me to get the painting done, but that's okay. Isn't that what they were supposed to do? Is enjoy the process, and I do enjoy the process. I spend more time now diamond painting than I do stitching, and I love to stitch just as much. But here lately, it seems like all I've been doing is doing diamond painting. But that's okay. My daughter was getting ready for work. She has to go to work around 2. So I fixed her a sandwich to 2 sandwiches, one to eat and one to take with her, and made her a bacon, tomato, egg, cheese sandwich. And I learned a new way to do bacon, and so I wanted to try it out. And what you do is you put your bacon in like on a cookie sheet. You line it with like tin foil, aluminum foil, and then you put the bacon on there, and then you put some seasoning on top of the bacon, like garlic powder and some onion powder and little pepper, whatever else you might like. And then you take a smaller cookie sheet and you set it on top of the bacon, okay, where it lays, where it kind of keeps it flattened out, where it doesn't shrink on you. And then you stick it in the oven and you bake it at for like I did it at 350 degrees for about, oh, I don't know, about 18, 20 minutes, something like that. And and then I made some toast and sliced up tomatoes, and so what I did is I put a fried egg, cheese, tomato, and bacon with mayo on the bread, and that's what she had for a early lunch, dinner, and so that way she takes her lunch with her, so that way she's not going hungry. And anyway, so and I did the dishes this morning, got those done, and then I bagged up some trash that needed to go out. Unfortunately, when we order a lot of stuff from Amazon and Temu and places like that, and so we end up with a lot of boxes. And so I ended up cutting up boxes and bagging them up and getting ready to take them out to the trash. And then let's see, what else did I do? Oh, and I sat outside for about 3 hours, 2.5, with the kittens, with the girls, out on the porch, and I sat and did some stitching while I was out there. So, and that's what I did this morning. And then we came in when it started getting really hot. It was about 1 o'clock by then. So I came in, I fixed my daughter her lunch, and brought the girls in. They were more than ready to come in because it was getting a little hot outside. But actually, we've been having some pretty good weather here, especially today. You know, last night we had a really thunder boomer type rain here in Georgia, and had quite a bit of wind. And in the last few days, we've not been able to get out because of the weather. It keeps changing. It goes from very, very hot and humid, and then it'll be raining, and then it'll go hot to humid again, and it's just, and I wasn't going to take the girls out in that. So anyhow, I got some mail from Temu the other day that came in, and I had a little show of kind of show and tell type thing about what I got from Temu. Now here's the funny thing is like couple of days later, I got another package from Temu, and when I opened it up, come to find out it was the exact same cross stitch that I had ordered on the previous order. Okay, so now I've got two of the same cross stitch. So what I just think I'm going to do, I think I've got my daughter talked into it, and I think we're going to try to do it like a stitch along together. And I'm going to give her that particular canvas to work on, and we'll take one day a week, and we'll just spend an hour or so stitching on that particular cross stitch. And so all is good, because I can't hardly ever get her to sit down and just take time off and not be doing other stuff. It seems like she's always constantly working or constantly doing something to fix the house or clean the house or do the cooking, and I mean it's constant. So what I'm gonna do is I think on Sunday, all right, I'm gonna get her to come out and sit with me, and we're gonna have a little stitch along. You know, I don't know if I can get her on video or not, but we'll see. Because she is like me. She likes to be behind the camera, not in front of it. So, but yeah, let me finish this right here. And I will show you the cross stitch that came in, and that I ended up with 2 of them real quick. Because I'm not going to take the whole thing out and whatnot. I'll just show you the picture. And I picked it out because I like the colors. You know, because I like colors. And so anyway, I don't like things that, you know, that are dull, and they don't have a lot of color to them. It's not my thing. I like color. I mean, come on, I grew up in the 60s and 70s, I love the bright colors. So, yeah. My grandson, he's getting ready to go to work. I can hear him in the shower. And so he's on his way of getting ready to go to work. Yeah, this house runs under a second and third shift type level, you know. So I have to keep things quiet during the day while everybody's sleeping, which that's fine, you know. All right, let me show you that. Show you that cross stitch that I got. As you can see, well, let me back you up just a little bit. Oh, it's too close. Okay, this is it. I hope you can see that. But I call it the Colorful Cat. It's an 11 count, and let's see, what's the size? It's 50 centimeters by 41 centimeters. And it's a Joy Sunday. It's pre-printed. As you can see, it's in one of her famous bags. And this is what me and my daughter are going to do together. Because I've got 2 of these by mistake, but that's okay. But as you can see, it's got a lot of color to it. And the good thing is that I don't think there's any backstitch in here, so that's going to work for me very well. Okay? All right. But apparently I wasn't paying attention to the what I was ordering. And I must have liked it so well that I ordered it twice. But that's all right. That's all right. I do that with diamond painting too. I've got one. It's a leopard that I fell in love with. It was gorgeous, and anyhow, I ended up ordering 2 of them by mistake. I ordered one, and then I turned around, and because I liked it so much, I turned around and ordered it a second time in a different order, and I'm going, what? And I said, I said, oh well, it happens. Yeah, I know a lady down the street, and she does diamond painting, so I may pass it on her way. She might like it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll find out here, in the next few weeks. Because I just found out about her doing diamond painting. And so I thought, well, you know what? I can pass it her way. you know, because my daughter just doesn't seem to have time to sit down and do any kind of diamond painting because of the. She loves to diamond paint. It's just here lately she just hasn't had time. She's constantly having to do other stuff instead. Come on out there. And so my grandson, he's I believe he's 28 now. His birthday's coming up August 14th, and he'll be 29. And he was living out on his own, but then he decided to come back and live with, because it was just too expensive to live out on his own, and he couldn't get a reliable roommate. And so what he did is he decided to come back home, and he rents the room, his old bedroom. He pays rent and whatnot to live here. So, and which is fine, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, he's a good kid, Well, he's not a kid anymore, but to me, he'll always be a kid. But he's my grandson. What can I say? But he's a good person. He's doing very well for himself. He's he works for. Cannot get this one out of there. Come on out of there. Here. Got this one that just does not want to cooperate. There's one. All right, fine. Just disappear on me. Okay. Anyhow, well, I'm gonna have to get some more 310 out because I'm out. I have to go refill my thing. It's completely empty. I emptied it. And but that's okay. That's all right. But yeah, I got my setup for the the events that are coming up. I've got one. I think it's Diamonds with Tita. Anyway, she's got an event coming up, and it's something about beaches. And so I dug in my stash and found one that is appropriate for doing um, a beach theme. And then I got another one, and I think it's Starlight, and she's doing one with Eeyore. So, real quick here. Okay. This is the one that I'm going to do with Eeyore. I don't think you can see that very well. Hold on, let me back you up a little bit. There we go. This the one with Pooh and Eeyore. All right, that I'm going to do. And that's a 40 by 40. And then I'm going to do this one is for the beach scene with Tita. I got those set up, and I've already got them kitted up and ready to go because it starts on the 1st of August. So I got those two set up, as you can see, and whatnot. I'm trying this for the first time of the splitting of the of the uh, of the plastic. Yeah, I'm not used to doing that. So anyhow, so we're going to give it a try because I've never done it that way before. Alrighty, that's what my things are doing, and I think we're done here for a while. So I'm going to say good evening and have a good evening. God bless you and keep you. And pray for our country. Pray for our leaders. Hopefully, they can get on the right track, and we can get all of this mess that's going on straightened out. And but God bless you, and we will talk to you again soon. All right, bye bye.